my key light, I'm using a ring light that I found off of Amazon, and I've been loving it and using it for all of my videos the past, I think, 2 weeks now. And I know ring lights are hated on by a lot of filmmakers because they're for like these beauty YouTubers and TikTokers, but in my opinion, it's actually a really good light and it's really portable. So if I'm ever on a shoot, I can easily slip this into my backpack. The tripod's really small and handy, and it can also get very high, so it can be used in a lot of situations. I also love it for its dimming features and the colors it can do. It's a bicolor light, so it can work in lots of different situations. I usually have it set to daylight with the brightness turned all the way up, so it works as a really nice key light for my face. On top of that, it's really soft, so the light isn't as harsh as, say, this light would back here, which is kind of a background backlight sort of thing. This light is just kind of used to give life to the background, because you'll notice if I turn it off, and it just doesn't look that lively. It's really dark in that corner, and dark spots are, as you know, a jackpot for noise. So it's pretty basic what I've got going on. It's one key light, one backlight, and the backlight isn't doing much since the key light is already lighting up my face like crazy. So really only 2 lights is really all I'm using for this video. And if you are shooting in a darker spot, just be sure to keep your ISO down, and maybe you can move this light to the other side to give yourself a backlight. Speaking of which, I've got this window right here, which lights up this side of my face here and also acts as a fill light for this side of my face right here. I really like shooting against the windows, especially if your camera has really good dynamic range. My camera doesn't shoot in log, but I think the dynamic range on it is really good, and if you're shooting on somewhat of a dark day, it'll look even better. If you look outside, you can see the fence in the background, and I think it looks really cool. I also have something else in the background, although it's hard to notice with everything else going on, like the key light, the windows. I've also got fairy lights here, which I put along the wall right here, and although they don't do much, I think it just really helps give more life to the background. I just think they add a nice touch, and it looks really nice. And without them, I think it still kind of looks blank and empty back there. I also have an overhead light, which I use for dark situations. It is tinted yellow, and it can add a kind of bad tint to the wall that I don't really like. I will turn the overhead light on, and although you might notice a difference in the color here, it just kind of really brightens it up and adds some warmth to the image when I want that as well. Usually I'll leave this turned off because I think it looks better. Overhead lights can cast some weird shadows on your face, which I don't like. So when I can, I leave that off. Another very slight touch is my computer monitor right here, which I use for any editing tutorials and recording my sound. It adds just a very slight fill light to the side of my face, which I don't think is necessary, but it is something that should be mentioned. If there's anything else that needs to be said, I do have a window over here, which is open, and kind of I let light spill onto the background even more, so we don't have any of that noise in our image. I have a tutorial that I made, I think, last week, so there's going to be a link to it up there if you want to watch it. These windows do have curtains, so maybe for some shots, I'd want to have that back. Actually, never mind, I don't like that shadow. I've never shot at night before, but maybe if I do, maybe this being completely blacked out will look kind of cool. I don't really know. Anyways, thank you for watching. This was kind of short. Wait, I can't remember if this is 4 Minute Friday or not. I'll decide. This might be 4 Minute Friday. Anyways, thank you for watching. Ask me any questions in the comments if you want. Also, if you want to, you can join my Discord server where you can ask me more questions and hopefully I'll get back to you even quicker. But anyways, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay creative, and I'll see you in next week's video.